This video is sponsored by ITS and it's last chance saloon to get yourself a bargain because their sale is ending on the 27th of September.
I'm Dave.
I'm Stevie.
I'm Dad.
And I'm Son.
Welcome to another episode of D&J Projects, episode 27. So, this week at D&J Projects, there's plenty of grabs on, plenty of work, and I've left the business. See you soon.
Good morning. It is Monday morning. Just want to say a massive thank you for everyone showing support on last Sunday's video. Smashed it, over 25,000 views. And it's only been on like, I don't know, 18 hours. So thank you so much for that. It means a lot to me, my dad, and the D&J team. You smashed the like goal. We're over 3,000. So I'm going to set it to 3,500 likes for this video. That will be not too shabby if you can hit that. Now, I know I said not too shabby, and I know there's a few people in the comments getting a little bit upset about me using that word or that phrase. You best believe I'm going to keep on saying it. Not too shabby. No swans today. No swans. There was a lot of people saying team swans. There was a lot of people saying team ducks. Let's see if the ducks are down there. Wait, bloody hell. Have we got anything? We've got the little duckies. Also got a tram. But we've got the duckies. All right, duck. Looks like it's eating, or I'm assuming they're eating when they do that, right? Got to be. Well, yeah, we've got a busy week ahead. Busy week. We've got quotes, we've got jobs, we've got all sorts. We've got my mum and dad actually going somewhere on Wednesday to go have a look at something. Selena the screener's gone. We've got space in the soil bay. We needed a replacement. Let's just see what happens, eh? I'm not saying something's coming, but let's just see what happens. I've started the grab up. I've done a little bit of a vehicle walk around. Not filled in the vehicle defect book though, because that's my dad's job, because he's going to be driving this wagon. There's no point me filling it in if my dad's driving it. Driver's responsibility, right? So when my dad takes this, he will obviously do his checks beforehand as usual. But yeah, we've got a busy week. So I bet you didn't know my dad had to do this. So as you all know, Hugo is diabetic. And he's a little bit fussy when it comes to mealtime. So if you don't feed him, or if he's not feeling it, you have to feed him.
He thinks he's a prince. That's what he thinks he is.
I'm not going to lie. I can see why he's turning his nose up. It's not the... They don't look the great.
It's got Biscoff on it.
Is that nice, mate? But yeah, this is the morning routine. 7 days a week. At 8:30 in the morning and 8:30 at night. So what are we doing today? We're in the grab. That's just filled out that vehicle defect book that I mentioned earlier. Told you he'll do it. And we're off to go do a quick grab. Can't really show you this one because the place we're going don't really like us filming for some reason. So we're not going to film this one. We're going to respect their wishes. Seeing as it's a Monday as well, we like to get a lot of our quotes done on this day. And today is pretty much filled with quotes. So what we're going to do, if there's... if the customer doesn't mind, we'll film just a couple of these quotations, show me how we do it, show me how we go about actually measuring up this quotation, basically to show you how we do it. So let's get this grab out of the way. We'll catch back up on our first quotation. Change your plan. Before we do those quotes, we need to get some roadstone on the back of the grab and some sharp sand using Little Red right there. Let's get it off then. So Dad's just on the grab now. Just have to be careful of that wire up there. Every time we do a grab, it seems like we're fighting telegraph wires. It's not too bad when you're on the new estates, but when you're on these older estates and they're still using them, a little bit of a ball ache. Just putting the sharp sand there, putting the roadstone there, and then me and my dad will be on those quotations. As mentioned earlier, this video is kindly sponsored by ITS. And ITS are having their biggest sale right now, but it finishes on the 27th of September, that being a Monday. It's finishing very soon. You need to buy whatever you can. Get yourself a bargain right now while you still have a chance and you've still got time. For the ones that do not know who ITS are an online tool company. A little bit like Screwfix, a little bit like Toolstation, but they will not be beaten by either of them companies on price. They have a price promise guarantee. And you know what? If you order by 7 p.m, there's a chance that you can get next day delivery. And like always, don't just take my word for the ITS guys. Get yourself on Trustpilot because they've got over 20,000 5-star reviews. Now that's a lot of people. And ITS is for people like me, a tradesman, but it's also for a lot of you guys, do-it-yourselfers, DIYers. There's always something on ITS for you. So pause this video, get yourself over to the ITS website and grab yourself a bargain whilst you still can. What are you still doing here? Pause the video. Big shout out to ITS for sponsoring this video. They've been sponsoring your boys over at D&J Projects for a while now, and it's very much appreciated. Get yourself over there and go and get yourself a bargain while you still got a chance. But then, on a quotation, I've got a cat nudging me in the back. You probably can't see that, but this is what we're dealing with. Just taking the measurements, and then we'll explain what this job entails. So then, that quotation was like patios, sleeper retainers, sleepers for bedding, some plants for the lady. It's quite a nice job, not a massive job, but quite a nice one. Talking of big jobs, we've just been to a quotation. Massive, absolutely massive. Fellow subscriber, he watches our videos, obviously likes what he sees, asked us to come around and do a quotation. It's a massive job, but one that we would very much like to get our hands on, get ripped into it and transform the perimeter of this garden for this customer. I just bought the house, needs all the perimeter doing, so hopefully we can get that one. We'll do our best for the price. Not too sure how many bays there were, but one side of the garden was 51 meters in length. You can pretty much say 51 meters the opposite side, so there's 100 meters of fencing, and we also have to do the front and the back, so it's a big fencing job. It's a big one. That's all we'll take you along the road for today on the quotations. Not really showing you much. Don't really like getting the camera out in front of people, the customers obviously, if they're not really used to it, so I don't really like doing that. But we'll catch you a little bit later. If it's not later, it'll be tomorrow. We will actually start some jobs. See you then. See you later.
Good morning, people. It is Tuesday morning, and you've guessed it, I'm on the grab. Stevie's off today. It's Charlie's birthday. Many happy returns to Charlie. Hope she's having a wonderful time. Stevie's treated her to a night out with a meal. And I think they're going to White Post Farm today to see the animals. But yeah, happy birthday, Charlie. What am I on with today? Right, I've got 10 ton of roadstone on the back, loose to be dropped at Bill's for. So let's get that done and start our day. Now we've got that tip top, clipped in 6 ton of topsoil. Just see in the background there, he's picking it up with a loading shovel, weighing it, just like my little loading shovel. It's got scales on. He's going to put it on the back of there, we're going to take it back to the yard, and we're going to bag it in the yard, and then we're going to get it straight back out. Busy, busy, busy. I've got loads to do today, loads of content to film, and I'm on my own because Stevie's enjoying himself. So we'll see you back in the yard. Right, we've bagged that up, all them topsoil, and we've got a load of bags on the back. Going out to Lucky, a selection of roadstone, builder sand, sharp sand and cement. Then we've got 2 bags of limestone. Then we'll have a look, see what's next, see what's closest to us, and we're going to do that. So catch you soon. Just grab 2 waste bags from there. Now they're on the back. Going to post the receipt through the door for them, and then we're on to our next. I'm going to pick these 2 bags up, put them on the back, hopefully not catch the car, but the gentleman's come to move it now. So let's get these on. And they're gone. I've got them out. Yeah, removed the car here there, but yeah, I've got them out. They've gone. On to the next. Busy today. I've just dropped 2 ton of limestone off. Couldn't film it because there was a gentleman there and we're in a rush. I didn't know what to explain to him. We're on YouTube, this, that and the other, blah, 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 blah. But the next one is 5 ton of topsoil, which we backed up earlier. So we'll get out there. This is Ripley. Get out there, deliver that. And then on the way back in, we've got a soil and concrete grab to do. So let's get these done and let's get back. See you soon. Well, we made it to the end of the day, last one. I'll just show you what we're grabbing. Getting all this off the footpath on the back of here. So let's get this on and get it gone. Oakfield, last one of the day. Just tipped over there behind me. So next time you'll see me, I'll be back in the yard. So back of the yard. Lads have all finished and everything else. Taff's car's broke. So I've done the genuine thing. I borrowed him my Berlingo. So what I'm doing, I'm going home with the wife, but I'm delegated to the back, because Hugo's in the front in his dog seat. So that's another day at D&J. See you in the morning.
Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. And me and Taff are back together. The other dream team were back together to change a few fence panels. The fence panels you can see behind me. A quick panel replacement job, nothing too crazy for this one. That gate right there as well, that's being changed. They're actually going to put another feather edge gate on because they've got vertilap panels here already. But at the moment, that's a little bit horizontal. I'm going to match it up with a feather edge vertilap style. So I'll just show you the job nice and quick. So these panels, they're all being changed. As you can see, they're ready for a change. They've served their purpose over time. Time to have some new panels. The panels that have got the trellis in, that's a 3-foot panel at the moment. We're just going to go to 4 foot. We're just changing that for a straight 4-foot panel. Obviously, all of the posts where they're at different heights, we're just keeping the old posts. This is just a straight panel replacement job with a new gate. Of the main man Taff. I know some of you have been asking. Taff seems to have been a bit distant on the videos, but me and Taff haven't been together. So
he fell out of it.
Yeah, he was getting all the credit, so I said, right, put me with someone else. But no, I've just been doing my thing with different lads, and Taff's been with Big J on deliveries and that, and then helping us at the end of the day. So we're together now, so you can all calm down. He's here.
He's back.
Right. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take this gate off. We're going to put new timbers onto the sides and then send that gate measurement to my dad because Jamie's off for this week. So my dad's going to make this gate, sorry. So we'll get this done. Get this gate off right now and we'll send it straight to my dad. So there we've got our timbers on there now. That timber's slightly lower because we're going to the height of this one, matching it across right there. Sent the measurement to my dad. He's going to make the frame and then I'll put the feather edges on because he's got a busy day himself. He is off to go and have a look at a new machine. I'm sure he'll film a little bit later and we'll have a look at that at the end of the day. But now it's these panels being replaced. We're going to put all of the new panels just behind there. So we'll do that now and then we'll take these out and start sliding some in. So we've got all the panels round. What we're going to do now is get them out and probably drop some in as we're going along.
Let me go, there's no doubt. Gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart from me, now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly. Let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here, waiting for another year. We both know the score. We've been here once before. So many words unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait.
Look at that for a difference already. Instantaneously, in comparison to that old panel, so much better, right? So with these small ones, they're custom. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take them out, that one, and that one. I'll take them out and I'll take a measurement, tops of the posts, bottom of the posts, and then I'll mark that down and I'll make them back at the yard when I'm putting the feather edge boards on that gate. And then they'll get slid in when we come back to do that gate. Now it's just onto these ones. So we've got a 6x4, 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 and then we've got two 6x5s going just there. So I think we'll concentrate on these ones right now.
On a new adventure. On a new adventure.
And again, so much better already. Looking very nice. Just those two now. This one looks okay, as in shouldn't be too hard. This one here, just need to make sure our panel goes in between that wall plate right there. Should be able to get the panel up high, nothing's in our way. Hopefully that one goes smooth. But again, I'll set you up and you'll see us do it. So we'll put these ones in raw for you. Try to anyway. I don't think I'll be in the way. No, I think we'll be good, to be honest. If it is, we'll get it gone, but I think we may be good.
They won't mind if you drop it.
Yeah. What, you in there? No. What's that there? Are you in? I can be in there. I'm in. Ready, tough? Yeah. Well, I've got to get this side down here. Just on the rail, we say it, just on the rail. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it'd be a little awkward, that one.
Bit light to them last ones with this.
Yeah. Yep. Can you see anything?
Yeah, the edge, tap edge.
Beautiful. Little quick transformation. 3 little panels. We'll take everything to the van, keep the tape measure out, measure. So we'll get them panels made, come back, get them slid in, get that gate hung. So what we'll do, we'll fly back, just get everything made, should take 15-20 minutes at max, and then fly back here. So when we get back here, we'll catch back up. We're back, we've got the panels, we've got the gate, let's go get them installed. So we've just slid a couple panels in, small one there, small one just there, and then the customers come up. Yes, and gave us some muffins and a tea. So I think we'll enjoy this first, and then we'll crack on with that one, and then get that gate hung there. The light goal with this video is going to be high. It's a big moment for us. Simple as that.
On a new adventure.
And there we have our 5 foot tall, pretty much gate. Very nice. I just need to get a handle on that. I was going to use an auto latch, but it is a bit tall. So what we're going to use is a soffit latch, and we'll get that on right now. There's a soffit latch, and there's a couple hinges, a soffit latch and a drop bolt down at the bottom. So yeah, a little bit of a difference, eh? Doesn't take long to switch everything out and get it like this. I'm sure there'll be someone asking how come the gate is facing the opposite way. Well, if we was to put the gate on the opposite way, the hinges would be on this side, and then that's just easy for someone just to whip that gate off, take that gate. And it's very awkward to put hinges on this side, you see. So that's what we always do with gates. Well, I don't think it looks too bad. Not too shabby. Not took too long either. Just gone 12 o'clock, just after 12 now. So if you haven't, go watch that new video from Wednesday. But yeah, not too shabby indeed. It's quick installation for me and Taff. Now it's back to the yard and we'll catch up a little bit later. So I'm back at the yard and I've got a grab to go and do. Dad's not here, so he can't do it. So I'm going to jump in a grab and go and do that one grab. So I'll take you along for the ride. But look who's here. Team Swans. I want to see Team Swan in the comments down below. Here they are. Must be their turn. No ducks in sight. It's the Swans' turn. We ain't got no cygnets though. Obviously, must not be breeding season. But the Swans are there. But let's make our way to that first grab and see what we're dealing with. Well, I'm here. And that's how my dad stitched me up, because it's bricks. And he knows it's a pain in the bum to pick up bricks with a grab. It's not ideal either. It's right on a cul-de-sac or something here. But let's get in position. Right, so as you can see, he stitched me. It's as far as I can get in because there's a load of stuff down the side of the wagon, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to start with that bit there and see if I can get a little bit further in. Hopefully I can. We'll do the first one with a click. So we've got the first load on. I can't get any more on in the position I am now. So me and the young lad, we've just cleared a little bit there. I'm going to try and reposition this wagon, get a little bit closer there and reverse down there so we can crack on taking a bit more, because I ain't got a full load yet. So then, I'm off to the tip. We managed to get a full load. It was a little bit awkward. That telegraph wire was a little bit of a pain once I repositioned the van, or the wagon, sorry, don't get butt hurt. So I'm off to the tip now. Same tip as always, you've seen it a million times. And once we've done that, we'll head back to the yard, and I think that may be the end of the day. My dad definitely stitched me up for that one. He's done that one a couple times. There's a reason he didn't want to go back to that one. Big shout out to D Saxton Builders as well. I think that's the name. I'll post their Instagram on the page now. Go and give them a follow, because they do story updates all day, every day. They're doing an extension at the minute, and it's actually quite good and quite fun to follow the progress along with it. So go give them a follow. Big shout out to them, and I'll see you when I get back to the yard. I'm back in the office, and that is enough from me today. Let's go and see what my mum and dad have been doing down in Tamworth.
Morning, it's Wednesday morning and I'm in Tamworth, somewhere different. So, if you can see in the background, this is what I've come to look at. We've got a choice of two. It's either that one or that one. Now, I'm not going to show you too much of these machines. I'm going to leave it until I made the decision which one I'm having. This one's got a conveyor. And that one and that one there hasn't. You load that one up there, and you load that one up there. So I'm going to do some chatting with the owner of this company and see which is the best suited machine for our needs. They've both got twin decks, very, very similar to our little machine, but these are brand new, box fresh, straight out of the box. And they're made here in Tamworth. We're going to decide which one we're going to buy, and we'll show you when we buy it. That'll probably be in the week or so, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. So we're going to do some figures and decide which one we're going to have. So I'm going to give you a little peep of it. They're both standalone, so you get a generator with it. So this is the company.
When we started, to right time this year's right time. My daughter's in the army. She's in the army 10 years next year.
Two completely different machines will do the same job. Which are built here in the UK.
Good morning. Thursday morning. This week seems to have flown by so far. But yeah, Thursday morning. Not a crazy day today. A few deliveries, another sliding job. That's using 2-foot panels, so I've actually got to make them. There's a couple smaller ones as well, in width that is. But yeah, Thursday morning, like I say, week seems to have gone fast. One thing is a little bit strange. I'm at the yard and I can't find my dad anywhere. I have no idea where my dad is. We'll keep an eye out for him and I'll keep looking, but can't find my dad anywhere. But anyway, enough of that. I've just got to make a couple 6x3s. Well, there ain't got any. And there's an order of 15, but it's for tomorrow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make 5 or 6 now whilst Taff just loads up the van. Whilst Taff does that, I'll make these. And then when he comes around, I'll jump on those deliveries with him. I just thought I'd show you the gun. This is a gun tied to make the panels. So obviously you whip it open, and they come in these reels like these. I believe these are 38s, 38 mils. You put them in like that. And they're on little reels, look. And you sort of lock it in place up there, like that. Put this over. Make sure that's down a little. And then you sort of like, did you hear that click? No, that's locked in. Should be anyway. There's our nail. Simple as that. So let me get cracked on with them and we'll catch up when I'm on them deliveries. So I'm just about to go on them deliveries. I'm just about to get Big Red out of the way so the lads can get the hardcore. I'd just like to clarify something. The video came out yesterday about Little Red and it's had a great response. Loads and loads and loads of comments, and that's what we're after. That's exactly what me and my dad want for this channel. We'd rather have less views, which we're not getting by the way, but less views, but more interaction. We're all about the interaction. I like seeing your comments, I like replying, I like liking them. That's what we're after. But someone mentioned GNS Signs that he missed the full stop. I can assure you, he did not miss the full stop on either side after the projects. See, full stop right there. Same on the opposite side. GNS Signs, trust me when I say, he knows what he's doing. But here's Little Red. My hands are shaking like crazy on the steering wheel. Let's get Big Red out of the way so Little Red can get put to some work. So it looks like we've got some gravels, we've got some posts, and we've got some panels. And I believe we'll put them somewhere just there on the path. Obviously, it looks like they're doing the drive, so we'll get them out of the way just there for them. And there we have it. We changed our mind. We was going to put it there, put the panels there, but it's a little bit uneven. Customers asked us to put it there. So that's what we've done. Off to the next one. So we've just done another delivery, 25 6x6 panels and 14 rock face. Taff did the rest of the delivery yesterday. There's a 3-part delivery for that one. It was quite big. So I didn't film that one, we just got it out of the way. But now we are after some smooth gravel boards. Just checking the dates. You see how this one? 6th of September 21. They were popped on the 6th of September. 21st of September. So we don't grab them. We grab them from the 6th. We want to get rid of the older stock first, right? And then keep rotating. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like we'll be doing the 6th. And then there's 6 down there. 8th, 10th up there. So we'll just keep rotating and making sure we're using the older stock before the new stock. But as you can see, we've got quite a bit of stock. Quite a bit indeed. And all posts and stuff down there. There's actually more gravel boards down there on the right as well. Yeah, let's get these gravel boards on that van and get them delivered. 20 smooth gravel boards to go underneath that bay window right there. 20 gravel boards right there. Asked us to put them under the bay window. So that's what we've done. Can only assume the sliding them in, getting rid of the panels, sliding gravel boards in. Obviously they're rock face, assuming it's for the back. But yeah, just 20 gravel boards. Let's get back to the yard and see what we're up to. I think we're doing a panel sliding. So me and Taff are on the panel sliding. Taff's actually been here a little bit earlier just to grab these panels out and take a few measurements because some of them are a little bit small. I'm ready to actually slide them in because I've made the panels. Quite a good looking fence behind us as well. All right, we did that. So as you know, we installed this and it's gone down very well in the comments. There's a few things I'll pick on in just a second, but first, across the road asked us to change some panels. So that's what we're doing. Changing them ones here, and then a couple down there. Shouldn't take too long. So what I'll do, I'll just get the clicky fingers out and we'll get these panels installed right now. So now you've seen them panels, let's come over here. A lot of you mentioned there was no sign put back on here. Well, the reason for that is we didn't have the grinder to take it off the old concrete post because it was on with bolts, so we needed the grinder to get it off. Didn't have the grinder on us on that day. So now the sign is on that van and it's being put on there for the time being, and then see where it says SMP signpost? That's being moved to over somewhere here, I believe. Or so I'm told anyway. So it's just going to go on there for the time being, so the post office and anyone delivering any parcels or mail know exactly where they are. The second thing, I think some of you will know, is this gate. Is this gate? Looks fine there, don't it? Well, some eagle-eyed viewers will know that gate is hanging on the wrong side. I'll just show you a WhatsApp message right now that I sent to my dad when I took the measurements for this gate and which side I wanted it to be. If you can see on that WhatsApp message, it says, as you look at the good side, hanging on the left. Well, if we walk up to here, the hinges should be there, right? They're there when they need to be there. There was a little bit of a miscommunication between me and the lads have put it on the opposite side. So I'm here with a drill to switch that round. So don't worry, we're getting on it. How's that for you now? It's been rectified. How are the lads going to learn if they don't get sent out and do little bits and jobs by themselves? How will they ever learn, right? So now that will be a memory in their heads for hopefully forever. That's the way it's supposed to be hung. And thank you very much for putting it in the comments. But you already know, we knew that. Hence why those ones over there are hung the right way. So don't be commenting in the comments saying anything now, because I rectified it. Let's get that sign on, eh? Let's go in on this one just for the time being. Like I say, this is temporary. This is just so everyone knows where we are. Sorry for the wind as well. I know it's going to be windy. Taff's just getting the screws now. Let's have another look at this, eh? Nice fencing job all the way down there. And returning all the way down there. Not too shabby indeed, this one. Let's get that sign on. We'll aim for somewhere anyway, somewhere in the middle probably, but let's get it on. Definitely not like that. Henley rise. We've put it right there because then we've got the screws onto a back rail and there's no screws hanging out the opposite side of that fence panel. Like I say, it's only temporary. This customer doesn't want it on her fence long term anyway. I believe they're moving it around here. So yeah, all the things you picked up in the YouTube comments, they've been rectified. I've been back to the yard. You know what time it is when this comes out? It's quotations time. I've done a couple, just done a nice one as well for a lovely chap. Actually got me a nice can of Coke as well, so thank you very much for that, pal. I appreciate that. Off to my next one in Sherwood, so I'll get that one done and then I think we will catch back up at the yard. I believe I've got to make a 7x5 panel. If so, I'll show you how to do it. So I'm back. Jordan is currently putting the post fix inside. As you can see, he started there. Taff's giving him a hand as well, and then Taff's going to load up a van for me. Put the concrete there and open up this space because this space sort of wasn't in the right order and there was wasted space. So right now, this is what we're doing. Just tidying up out front a little bit. I'm going to start making a few panels, a 7x5 and a few 6x3s. As you can see, there's pallets and pallets. A post fix, 3 pallets tall that needs coming in. So that'll do that. I'll make this panel, or I say this panel, there's actually quite a few, around about 20. I'll make a few panels. We'll catch up a little bit later. I'd show you, but I showed you last time, and I don't want to bore you. Hey, whilst I'm here, like this video. So I've done those panels, they're all done. I'm just bringing Big Red in now. You see him there? He was off yesterday, Big J, because he had his driving test. He passed. Big J has passed. So well done to Big J. Let's see some applauses in the comments down below for Big J. But that's enough for today. I'm actually with Big J tomorrow. I've got a couple grabs, I've got a delivery. What else am I doing? And we're going back to our old fencing job that we did last week, just to change one gravel board. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's Friday morning. Just a quick one. Does anyone see my dad? Because I still can't find him. I'm on the grab for a little bit today. Me and Big J have just done a delivery. And now I'm on the grab for 2 grabs. Same house, same property, I believe. Gonna smash them out, and then we've just got to go and change a gravel board at a job, and I'll show you that and the reason why we're actually changing that. Yeah, let's see if these swans are here, eh? No swans. Just a tram. Every time I come and film, we have a tram. No swans. No duckers. So let's get to that first grab. Hey. Let's see what we're dealing with. Right then, we've got our first grab. Looks like we've got 2. Definitely 2. I'm not sure I'll even reach down there. Hopefully someone's going to meet me here to give me a hand, because that's quite far away from the grab. But let's get on with it.
Let me go, it's my time. Watch me build another life. Find another space. Explore the world and find my place. Hope you find some peace of mind. Hope the night was worth your time. Threw my heart away. We won't see enough.
Well, I've definitely got another load, because as you can see, I'm fully loaded. I've took quite a bit from the front, and there's all that there. Hopefully I can reach it all, otherwise it looks like I'll be out with a shovel pushing it forward. Not a big fan when it's like that. But yeah, what can you do, eh? Let's go get that tipped and come back here. So I'll get it tipped in a click of my fingers, and we'll be back with an empty van. I'm empty. Let's get this next one on.
We both know the score. We've been here once before. So many words unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait. I can take the pain. I will surrender. Let me go. It's a new adventure.
As you can see, we're all done. Big shout out to Lucas Gardening for giving me a hand. I'm just going to go and collect 2 buckets worth from his yard now, and then we're off to the tip again. So once I've been there and I'm back at the yard, we'll catch up then. So I'm back off them grabs. Just going to go and change that gravel board. Just need to grab Big J because I need his hand. I can't lift it in by myself. Just need to get a couple tools, nothing too crazy. And we'll catch you on site and we'll explain what we're doing. So we're on the job. We've got our gravel board right there, and I'll just show you what we're changing. So we're changing this gravel board here. We've had to cut out a hole because the root from that tree is all over that bed and we can't get that out. So we're just doing like a little letterbox so that the gap just slightly sits over, using that gravel board, over that root. But that's just too big, just too big. So I've come back, told the woman I'd change it as soon as I saw it. So me and Big J are going to take that out, remeasure everything, and then make that gap a little bit smaller. Gap's always got to be there, but we can make it smaller than that. Tree. It's this one. You can see where it's been cut down before. It is absolutely massive. Just going to make that hole a little bit smaller and we'll get that in. Didn't take too long, got it to the shoulder. Only took that out right there. You can see the absolute monster of a root that is all the way round, and that's sitting just above that now. This is the comparison. That's how much we've took out this time. So, didn't take too long, but it was worth the fix. It was worth coming back for, because reputation means everything, right? So once that's all leveled off, that'll be absolutely perfect. Below level, like I say, sometimes it is worth coming back and just sorting out tiny little imperfections, shall we say, to the fencing. But not too shabby, eh? Whilst we're here as well, I'm not sure if I actually shown you the front, but there's the front fencing. Whilst we're here, just notice that board's got a little chip in it right there. I say a chip, it's obviously, let's just get it off. No, it definitely needs replacing. Let's replace that while we're here. Changed it. Customer's happy, and it's only taken 2 minutes. Worth it in the end. We're back at the yard. Just got to get the grabbing. Seems like a weird week. Can't find my dad. No idea where he is. He's left the business. Seems a weird week though, not gonna lie. I don't know, it seems like there's not been many jobs, I don't know. Just a weird one, eh? No one in the lean. No one at all. But yeah. I think that is it from myself and the D&J Projects crew this week. Hope you've enjoyed what you've saw and enjoyed what you've watched. If so, smash the like button. It really helps out the channel more than you probably believe and think. Really does help. Subscribe if you're brand new. We're over 30,000 subscribers, and that's mind-blowing in itself. So thank you so much for that. And I believe I shall see you all in the next one. And who knows? My dad might be back. Time will tell. See you next week.